going to be my little product review of the MMB multimedia video box. It's basically a plug-and-play setup, and it works with your Ford Syncs. It will actually work with any of the vehicles that have Apple CarPlay, and then if you have a big enough LCD screen, you can turn that into a video player. Or it's basically what this thing will do is mimic being a Android. So it's kind of weird. It uses the Apple CarPlay features of your vehicle or your stereo, and then it mimics being an Android tablet. So once we get it plugged in and installed, it'll have Google Play. You can use the thing comes with a setup with a regular fuse to hardwire into your vehicle. But if you want to do it into a Ford, you're going to have to buy. There's a Ford specific size fuse. There are many fuses. There's technically, I guess, like 4 different types of fuse. This is being the regular one. And then there's a mini one that has a short prongs and then long prongs like this. And it's actually a little bit bigger than this one. And then this one's the Ford size, which is actually a thinner. The prongs are more together. It does come with a GPS setup for it, so you can hook this up, hardwire this into the car, and then this will connect to the box, so you can actually use your GPS features for the maps or anything that would require a location. Or you can not hook this up and you can connect this to your Wi-Fi off your phone. So and then it can just use your phone Wi-Fi instead of using this. So you have options to go either way. I bought it off eBay. It's about 280 bucks shipped. It does come from China, so it does take about 2 weeks or so to get here. But it's plug and play, nothing else to do, and it does work really well. So what I'm going to use it for is I bought it to play MP4 videos directly. I download them off of YouTube, put them onto a USB, and play them directly. So I'll show you how to hook this up and different features it has and what you can do with it. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to hook it up. Basically all it does is it will plug into your OEM USB port. So I'll go ahead and start the car up. So I've already got the USB that I'm going to use. It's got my music videos already on it. So all you have to do is plug it in. And the first time you do it, a whole bunch of pop-up prompts will come up like the very first time you installed your iPhone. So mine's already been plugged in before, so it shouldn't go through those prompts. It takes about a minute for it to boot up. It flashes at you, and then it will go to a solid color. And once it gets to a solid color, then like a welcome screen will pop up. So all the features on your steering wheel still work, so you can select the next song, volume up and down. So here's the boot up screen. When you first hook it up, it will have another prompt that will pop up every time, and you can turn it off. That will tell you don't drive the car with the video playing. So, and to turn that off, you just go to general settings, and then the drive alert right there, you can turn that off. You can clear the cache on this, so if it builds up cache, like if you're using for web browsing or whatever, you know, sometimes the memory gets full, so you can clear it there through that. It's pretty simplistic in options and settings, so there's not really many things you can do. You can change the time setting, you can set up your Wi-Fi. I currently haven't got mine set up yet. Click that button right there, it comes back to the main screen. So it's got all these pre-set up for you, and then if you want to go back to your car, you click that, and it's you're back to your car audio. And if you click your sources, so this one here says it's a PlayStation. Click on that, and then it boots right back into the settings. You got Google Play. So like I said, it's basically it turns into an Android tablet. And there's a couple apps installed already, where so YouTube, Netflix, Google Chrome, some cleanup apps, VLC for a video player. So me, for what I'm using it for, is I'm going to just play MP4s off of my USB drive. So one thing I have noticed so far is it doesn't auto play. If you were using this before, it doesn't auto play and go back to exactly where you were at, which is kind of a bummer, because I've had another setup in my Q50 that actually did that, but it was actually a video card replacement. So when this boots up, basically all I gotta do is hit the USB drive, tell it to come over to my music videos. So it does store everything in folders. You can put it in folders, and what it does too is it will remember where you was at least. So if you're playing in a folder, it will come back, open up inside of that folder the next time, which I'll show you, and then it will be able just to click and play. So basically, after you turn on the car, 2 clicks and you're playing your video again. So the video quality is actually really good. Sound quality is good. There's no lag, there's no delay. It's all synced up. So you can scan and go to the video. So it's fast. This is playing directly off of a USB. I have a 128 gig USB drive, and it's formatted to the NTSFS, so that way you can put files larger than 4 GB, because the typical formatting settings on the USBs, you can't do that. The volume control works, alt steering wheel, and then you can click the next button and it will actually play the next video. So the video quality is actually really good. I was really impressed. If you want to go back, change into something else, so I can go back in here and pick a different folder. So it works really well, sounds really good. Then I'll turn the car off and then show you what happens when you have to start it back up. So car's off, stereo and everything's off now. And then I'll start the car back up. Like I said, it takes about a minute for it to boot up. So nice in the F-150, you got that little compartment place right there. It's out of sight, out of mind. So it's booting up. MMB multi-video box. And there it is. It's all booted back up again. The video's not looking good on the phone, but it's beautiful actually in person. So after it boots up, I have to click the USB. If you wait too long, if you're too slow, it automatically starts playing whatever you had last, so for sound wise. And you can see right there that is the last video that played on it. So when you do go back into the videos, it will go back to the thing, so then you can just click on that video and it will continue playing actually where it left off too. So it's a bummer that it doesn't autoplay from where it left off, but just 2 pushes of a button and you're back to playing what you were at. So overall, I am very happy with the purchase. This is by far the easiest way to get video to play on your Ford Sync or any. It just will work with any stereo, even aftermarket stereos that have a Apple CarPlay feature. But it's got to be Apple CarPlay because that's what it works off of. So there's an extra movie. So you can see that the seeking and everything on the movies is quick and it's responsive.
That shit, baby. Come on. Come on. Watch that nigga kick this shit. busting. Because you live at home in a trailer.
So that's it. This is the MMB multimedia video box. Works really well. 280 bucks off of eBay. There are two versions. One of them covers about 85% of the cars, and then there's another one that looks like, I think it's for Audi and a couple of the Euro cars, but really limited one. So you just gotta there's a website you can look at and check it out. I'll try to put that into the video, and I'll link it. But on the eBay ad, it actually you can put your car in and it'll tell you if it'll fit. If it doesn't fit, then you just go to their store and look for the other box. But there's two boxes. Pretty much every American and Asian car works with this one, and like I said, there's only a few models. I know Audi, I think, was one of them, and then a couple other models. So it's very few models that you'd have to buy the other box. Nice thing about this, plug and play. I can take it with me, throw it into another car, and it works. So if you have multiple OEM cars, you only have to buy one, and you can just move it around in between cars. So that's about it. Like I said, I am not going to hook up the GPS thing. I'll never ever use the feature for that. I'm literally just going to use it to play these MP4 videos. I highly doubt I'll even do Netflix or anything else like that, because I just get the videos on MP4 and play them. So I might connect to Wi-Fi so that way I can do some updates on it, but that's about it. So if you have any questions, just drop them in the comments and I can reply. Thanks.